Rowan Price walks into the conference room like he owns gravity itself. Calm, grounded, impossibly composed. I've spent the whole summer pretending I'm here to learn, when really I'm just trying not to combust whenever he looks at me. He's my dad's best friend, the CEO, twice my age, completely off limits, and the man I've been secretly in love with since I was 16. Mara, he says, voice low, the kind that settles into my rib cage. You're zoning out again. I jerk upright. I'm not. You are. He taps the projector remote against his palm. This meeting matters. Lock in. He smells like cedar and cold air. New cologne? Of course my brain notices things it shouldn't. Everyone files out after the presentation, but Rowan pauses at the door. Mara, stay for a minute. My stomach drops. My heart doesn't get the memo. It rockets upward. When the room empties, he closes the door with a soft click. He never does that. What you said earlier, he begins slowly, about feelings. That wasn't appropriate. My breath stops. He must have overheard me on the phone with my best friend. Oh God, Rowan, no, he says gently but firmly. You're young, you'll outgrow this. I haven't outgrown it in 5 years. My voice cracks. I'm not confused, Rowan. His jaw tightens, the muscle flexing like he's battling himself. You're Daniel's daughter, he says, softer. That line can't be crossed. My chest hurts in a way that feels physical. So that's it? You don't feel anything at all? He looks away, and that silence feels like a knife. He dismisses me, and I walk out with my whole world tilted sideways. Rowan, I shouldn't have let her stay in that room with me. The way she looked at me, hopeful, certain, made something in my chest twist painfully. Mara Hale is brilliant, stubborn, endlessly curious, and she's grown into someone breathtaking without me noticing, until suddenly I couldn't ignore it. But she's Daniel's daughter, the kid I used to help with homework, and wanting her feels like a betrayal, written in neon, so I tell myself I don't want her. A lie I almost believe, until I find her walking home hours later, soaked from sudden rain, frightened, and cornered by 2 men who clearly think she's alone. I don't think, I move. And when she's safe behind me, trembling, I realize how fast my heart is going, how furious the idea of losing her makes me. She watches me like she's seeing something new, and I hate how much I want her to keep looking, back at my house, because I couldn't send her home in that storm. She takes off her wet clothes without thinking to hide in the bathroom. I spin away instantly.
More privacy, I mutter, voice strained. You always say you see me like a kid, she says softly behind me. So what's wrong with you seeing me change?
Because I don't see her as a kid. Haven't in a long time. I clean a scrape on her arm, trying not to notice how close she is, how warm. When I tell her to sleep in the guest room, she steps closer. If you don't have feelings for me, she whispers, why is your heart beating so fast? Because I'm losing a fight with myself. This isn't love, I manage. It's biology. Her eyes narrow. Then you're lying to yourself, and for a dangerous heartbeat, I almost bend. Almost. I step back. Mara, go to bed. She stares at me like I've broken something important, then slips away. I sit awake half the night, and I don't know if keeping my distance is protection or cowardice. Amara. I avoid him for 2 weeks. Kelly insists distance will pry the truth out of him if he cares. If he feels even a fraction of what I do, he won't handle the silence. I hate how much I want that to be true. My phone stays empty, his does too. I start to convince myself he doesn't care at all until the night of the rooftop party. Kelly nudges me toward Mark. Tall, handsome, harmless. A fake possibility meant to spark envy. She swears it'll work. I'm not so sure. I can feel Rowan's absence like a bruise, but then I hear a familiar voice at the edge of the rooftop. Mara. My pulse jumps. He looks out of place here. Dark shirt, sleeves rolled, jaw tight like the whole city offended him, and his eyes go straight to Mark standing beside me. Mara, he repeats, lower this time. We need to talk. I fold my arms. Why are you even here? He exhales through his nose. Just because you sent me the address. I sent it to everyone. I lie? So why are you here? His answer isn't words. It's the look, the one that says he hasn't slept since the night I left his house. The one that says he didn't outgrow anything either. Kelly nudges Mark. Go talk to her, she hisses loudly. Rowan's jaw ticks. Mark steps toward me, just as Rowan steps between us. Don't, Rowan says quietly. The rooftop goes silent. Mara, Rowan murmurs, come with me. Why? My voice wavers. You said you don't want me. His eyes close like that word hurts him. When he opens them, something has changed. I said what I had to, he says, not what I feel. Mara Rowan leads me away from the rooftop noise and into a quiet hallway lit only by amber wall sconces. I fold my arms to steady myself, refusing to let him see how much my heart is trying to leap out of my chest. You ignored me for 2 weeks, he says finally. You told me to outgrow my feelings, I shoot back. So I decided to let you watch me try. He exhales hard, rubbing a hand over the back of his neck. That wasn't fair. You're right, I say softly. It wasn't. We stand there, inches apart, the silence thick with everything we haven't said. You shouldn't be here with guys like Mark, Rowan murmurs. Why? Because he's my age? My voice trembles despite my best effort. Is that the only reason? No. His answer is immediate. Then tell me the real reason. He looks at me with something raw and unguarded. Because I don't want you with anyone who isn't worthy of you. My breath catches. And you think you are? I think, he says slowly, that I want to be. The hallway feels too small. My thoughts feel too loud. I press a hand to my stomach, grounding myself. So what now? I whisper. You walk away again. Pretend none of this matters. I tried that already, he says. It nearly killed me. My pulse stumbles. Rowan takes one step toward me. Come outside with me, please. And despite every wall I tried to build, I follow him. Rowan, I shouldn't be here. I know it. But watching Mara stand beside that guy, eyes hopeful, waiting, vulnerable, did something to me I can't undo. I'm supposed to be the adult. Instead, I'm the one losing control around a girl, half my age, who sees straight through every defense I have. Outside, the air is cooler, quieter. City lights blur into soft halos around us. Mara hugs herself, more from emotion than cold. I didn't come here to ruin your night, I say. I came because I couldn't stay away. She lifts her eyes to mine. Then why pretend you don't care? Because it's safer. Because it's easier. Because she deserves the whole world. And I'm a man with far too much history and far too many shadows. But I can't say any of that. So instead, I say, because wanting you scares me. She goes still. Why? Because I've seen what you look like when you walk into a room. You change everything. You always have. And if I let myself fall for you, there's no going back. Her breath hitches. You already fell. I look away, jaw tight. She's right. Mara POV for the first time. Rowan looks unsure, vulnerable, human in a way that makes my heart ache. Rowan, I step closer, touching his sleeve lightly. You saved me. You look out for me. You care. That's not nothing. He turns his hand, letting his fingers brush mine. The contact is small, but it sends a shock through me. You're young, he says, voice low. People will judge you, judge us. Since when have you cared what people think? He actually huffs out a quiet laugh. Since your dad trusts me with his life. Well, I say, swallowing hard. He doesn't need to know everything. Mara, no, I cut in. Listen, I'm not naive. I know the age difference. I know the risks. But I also know how I feel, and I'm done pretending I don't. There's a flicker in his eyes, Something deep, painful, crumbling. And then the rooftop door slams open. Kelly's voice echoes through the corridor. There you are, Mara, you're supposed to be. She freezes the second she sees Rowan standing so close. Her eyebrows shoot up. Then she smirks knowingly. I'll just go, she mutters. Rowan groans under his breath. Your friends think the worst of me. They think the obvious, I correct. That we're not done here. And we shouldn't be, he says quietly. But we have to be careful. Something in his tone shifts. Calmer, steadier, like a decision settling into place. Come on, he says. Let me drive you home. Rowan, POV. Mara falls asleep in the passenger seat, her cheek resting against the window, hair falling over her face. Streetlights sweep over her, soft and golden. She trusts me, too much, more than I deserve. At a red light, she stirs. Rowan, yeah, if I'm wrong, tell me. She blinks at me sleepily. Tell me you don't want me. My throat tightens. I can't, I admit. She smiles, eyes drifting closed again. Then don't run anymore. I grip the steering wheel so hard my knuckles ache, because running was the only thing keeping us safe, and now I don't know if I can do it again. Mara, POV. The next morning, the world feels different. Sharper, lighter, terrifying. Rowan didn't kiss me. He didn't confess earth-shattering love. But he also didn't deny what's growing between us. Kelly practically tackles me the second she sees me on campus. Details, she demands. Did he crack? Did he cave? Did he throw you against a wall? And no. I cut her off, face burning. He just talked. He opened up. That's basically a proposal for a man like him. She wiggles her brows. I swat her, but I can't deny the hope blooming inside me. Rowan Price is unraveling. And for once, I'm not the only one falling apart. Rowan POV. I try focusing on work the next day. It doesn't work. My mind keeps drifting back to Mara. Her eyes, her stubbornness, the way she looked at me like I was worth loving. Every instinct I have tells me to stay away. Every other instinct, stronger, louder, tells me to pull her closer. By afternoon, I give in and call her. She answers on the first ring. Rowan, meet me, I say. At the lake. There's a pause. Why? Because I'm done running. Because I need to make this right. Because I want her more than I've wanted anything in years. But all I say is because I owe you honesty. Her breath catches. I'll be there. And for the first time in weeks, something in my chest eases. Because whatever happens next, we're finally walking into it together. Mara POV. The lake looks different today. Quieter, gentler, like it knows something important is about to happen. I sit on the edge of the wooden dock, legs dangling over the water, trying not to explode with nervous energy. Then Rowan appears. He walks toward me slowly, hands in his pockets, the breeze tugging lightly at his shirt. He looks less like the CEO everyone fears, and more like the man I've only ever seen in quiet moments. Tired, thoughtful, struggling. He stops a few steps away. You came, he says softly. You asked, I swallow. You said you owed me honesty. I do. He sits beside me, leaving only a hand's width of space. It's too close. It's not close enough, and I'm tired of pretending I don't care what happens between us. My heart stutters. So, you're not running anymore? I ask. No. He looks at the water, then at me. But that doesn't mean this is simple, you know that. I never expected simple. I turn toward him fully. I just expected you not to lie to yourself. He lets out a breath that sounds like surrender. Mara, he says, I think about you more than I should. I worry when you're not around. I replay every moment we've ever had. I try to convince myself it's wrong, but it doesn't change anything. My breath catches. So you do want me. He closes his eyes. Wanting you has never been the problem. Then what is? You're young. I'm older. People will talk. Your father will hate me. He shakes his head. And I don't deserve the way you look at me. I touch his hand gently. You don't get to decide what I deserve, I whisper. And I'm not choosing you because you're safe or easy. I'm choosing you because it's you. He looks at our hands, at my fingers curled over his, and something inside him shifts, like he's finally exhaling after years of holding it in. Rowan, POV. She's so sure of me, more than I've ever been of myself. I spent weeks convincing myself distance was the answer, that pushing her away would protect her, but all it did was prove how deeply she lives in every corner of my mind. Mara, I say, voice tight. I can't promise this won't be complicated. Good, she says. I'm not afraid of complicated. Her honesty disarms me. Her conviction shakes something loose in my chest. I've spent years being the man who makes calculated decisions, who doesn't cross lines, who follows rules even when they hurt. But with her sitting in front of me, eyes shining with belief, I don't want to be that man anymore. You deserve someone who can offer you a simple life, I tell her. She gives me a small, heartbreaking smile. I don't want a simple life. I want a real one, and you're part of it. I look at her, really look, and realize something undeniable. She isn't a kid anymore. She hasn't been for a long time, and the woman sitting beside me is someone I'm already falling for. Slowly, carefully, I take her hand fully in mine. The moment our fingers lace, everything inside me quiets. I'm done pretending, I admit. If you want this, if you truly want me, I'm willing to try. Her eyes widen, hope sweeping across her face like sunlight. I do, she whispers. I lift her hand, pressing a careful kiss against her knuckles, not claiming her, not rushing, just letting her feel the truth in my touch. Her breath trembles, and she leans her forehead against mine. I'm right here, she says, and I'm not going anywhere. Neither am I. Mara, POV. The world seems to still around us, just waves, wind, and the quiet space between two people who finally stopped fighting what's been there all along. Rowan squeezes my hand. We go slow, he murmurs. Slow, I echo, smiling. But forward, forward, he agrees. For the first time, I'm not imagining a future with him. I'm standing at the beginning of one,